All right, business bosses. So as you guys can see from the title of the video, we're going to be discussing removing negative item off of the credit report. So I get this question a lot. And for those of you who are not familiar with who I am, my name is Patrice S. Jordan. I am the founder of Her Secret Vault, also known as Bosses Build Business Credit. I teach entrepreneurs how to build business credit using EIN only. No social security required. So the first thing I want to reiterate to you guys is that when you are building a business, you are separate from the business. You should never be attaching anything to your business, such as your social security number, that's personal to you. Your business is always separate from your personal. Okay. So we had during the pandemic, we had a lot of people who started businesses. Congratulations to you guys. But we also had a lot of businesses during the pandemic that had struggled. A lot of brick and mortar, beauty supply store, barbershop. We had a lot of businesses that struggled. And because they added their personal social security number to their business, their social security, their business credit defaulted on their personal and also defaulted on their business. Now, I don't do personal credit per se. I do understand personal credit, but I don't teach personal credit. I do strictly business credit. Okay. So people come to me all the time and they ask that question. Hey, I have collections on my business. Something happened, during the pandemic, or they forgot to pay a vendor. Again, I can talk to you guys from personal experience, right? Because when I first started my first business about 10 years ago, I knew nothing about business credit. I made the same mistakes that you guys made. Now that I am an entrepreneur and a business credit coach, I've learned from my own mistake, and this is how I'm able to come in and give you guys proper advice to be able to help you guys to be able to take your business to the next level and clean up those business credit. All right. So first and foremost, we want to make sure that we actually have collections or anything on our business credit. So I get a lot of people that come to me and they ask about repairing their business credit. However, when you go to their business, they don't have any negative items on their business. Okay. So the first thing I want you guys to do in regards to removing negative items on your business credit is let's make sure that you guys actually have bad business credit. So in order for us to make sure that you have bad business credit, we want to go to pull our report from the three major business bureaus, which is Dun& and Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. Okay. So Dun & Bradstreet, you can pull your business report from the Dunn's manager. Now with Experian and Equifax, you can pull your report from their back office as well too. That is something that you have to pay for when it comes to Experian and Equifax business. But not a big deal, right? We just want to make sure we pull those reports to make sure we actually have bad business credit. Now, if it does turn out that you have bad business credit, what you want to do after you pull your report is you want to dispute. Now, keep in mind that a lot of you guys have bad business credit because of something that might have happened within your business. And when it comes to business and personal credit, with business credit, we just want to be honest with the business bureau as far as what happened. So a lot of you guys had a lot of traumatic stuff during the pandemic. Use the pandemic, right? It's very, very different from personal credit. So when you are looking to dispute on your business, we want to start with Dun & Bradstreet. Go to your Dunn's manager and you can actually dispute from back in your Dunn's manager. Utilize Dun manager in order for you to dispute. Okay, that's how you dispute on your Dun & Bradstreet. So you go in, you check off the items that has collections. Some things may be on your business that might not be yours, and you're trying to figure out how to get it off. Go to Dun & Bradstreet manager and challenge those things. Usually those things are removed within about a month and a half. Sometimes a lot sooner. Okay. For those of you guys who are not familiar, Dun & Bradstreet literally had a major lawsuit. So Dun & Bradstreet has really been playing ball with us. I personally, when I first started, I had paid Dun & Bradstreet for some services. I paid Dun & Bradstreet for, I think it was like $1,500 to $2,000. But what Dun & Bradstreet do not tell us is that unless the creditor or the lender or whoever it is that we're going to be working with, unless they don't have a DUNS number, we're not able to report that. So I was actually able to get my money back from Dun& Bradstreet. Again, I didn't know any different. I didn't know any better. Okay. I don't want you guys to go sign up for that services because it's not something that your business can use. I didn't know better at the time. I think this probably was about 2 years ago, right? I didn't know any better at the time. So what I did do is I contacted Dun& Bradstreet and I did ask them for my money back. Now, the reason why they were so okay with giving me my money back is because they were dealing with this major lawsuit that started creeping up on them. So they've been playing ball and they're still playing ball. So this is one of the easiest ways right now for us to be able to challenge on our Dun & Bradstreet, is because they're still, going through that lawsuit and, people are joining. It was really, really big about a year ago. And so many people took advantage of it. But now that we have situations where we have people having bad credit, and this could be sometimes because it's not even something that you did to your business. It could be them reporting something that has nothing to do with your business, right? Which is like mixing up your files and adding in somebody else's file. So it's important that you guys go into your Dunn's manager and you can dispute inside of Dun & Bradstreet for those collections and things that you guys may have in your back office on Dun & Bradstreet. Okay. Now, when it comes to Experian and Equifax, you have to pull those reports. It is something that you have to pay for, but you have to pull those report directly from Experian Business and Equifax Business. So make sure you sign up for an account with them and you pull those reports. Then what you want to do from there is you want to send Experian and Equifax both an email. I'm going to drop the information inside of the description box so you guys can have that direct email for Experian and Equifax. But once you guys pull those reports, you guys see what's on your report, and then you want to send them a direct email letting them know what's happening with your business. You're noticing that there's a collection that you're not familiar with. You notice that there was maybe a charge off or something on your business that you're not familiar with. And then you dispute it with Experian Business and Equifax Business that way. Now, when it comes to business credit, it's a lot different, okay? We want to be honest. We want to be honest as far as why this information is on our business. And then we want to put it in their hands to be able to assist us with getting these collections or these accounts that you guys may have defaulted on off of your credit. Okay. So it's not like personal credit where, so many different things happening with personal credit right now of how people are getting things off of their personal credit. But business credit is very, very different. We want to be able to dispute inside of Dun & Bradstreet, Dunn's manager, for any negative items on our business credit. And then we want to be able to, again, pull our report with Experian Business, Equifax Business. And then we want to send them an email with the itemized area saying, hey, it's about this. I noticed that I have this information on my business, and I would like for you guys to be able to help me to get this information out of my business, right? But you do have to pull that report to make sure that information is there. All right. For you guys to get more, if you guys are looking for more in-depth help on how to dispute negative items off of your business, you guys are able to book a power session with Coach P. Or I also have an ebook that I will be dropping along with this video. If you guys go to the website, www.bossesbuildbusinesscredit.com, you guys will have access to the ebook where you guys are able to purchase the more in-depth ebook on understanding the bureaus, understanding how to dispute with the bureaus, understanding what each things mean, how to be able to get your scores up. Another thing that you guys can do in the meantime, while you guys are in the process of disputing, is you can add positive trade lines onto Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. So if you have a trade line that is defaulted and it's messing up your Paydex score or your Experian score, your Equifax score, start to add vendors that reports to whichever bureau it is. If it's all of them, start adding trade lines that reports to all of those bureaus in order for you to raise your score. So we want to offset the debt. I tell you guys that all the time. From day one, I tell you guys to always offset your debt. And to do that in this case, especially when you have negative items on your business report, is to just offset your debt. Okay, make sure that you guys know that the vendors are actually reporting. We have a lot of vendors. It's like up and down, up and down. They report today, they're not reporting today. They report tomorrow, not reporting tomorrow. So make sure those vendors are actually reporting before you guys go to utilize those vendors for your business. So definitely offset your debt. That is a great way for you guys to be able to build back your business credit profile while you guys are in the midst of disputing. Okay. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys so much. As a reminder, bosses build business credit. I'll talk to you guys soon.